Well, hi everybody. Good Wednesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here. We've got some severe weather to talk about over the next couple of days. But I'm going to start things off with the heat out there today because it is going to be toasty out there and a little muggier than it has been. Dew points are a little higher this morning and they're going to be in the 60s today. So very uncomfortable dew points out there. Now, could be some early clouds here for the next couple of hours, but eventually mostly sunny skies. A stronger south and southwest wind today for many of us. Now, it may eventually turn northerly for some of you across the north and west as a trough approaches and makes its way through. Now, with that heat around and heat in the mid-levels of the atmosphere may remain capped off this afternoon. So it's going to be tough to fire up thunderstorms before 6 o'clock, although I can't rule something out between about 4 and 6 o'clock. But your better chance is likely going to come after 6 p.m. in the form of some strong to severe thunderstorms. Now, the big question is, will this be very isolated activity, or will we see a little more in the way of a cluster or complex of showers and thunderstorms out there? Either way, I do expect some severe weather to happen across parts of central, eastern Nebraska, northern Kansas late this afternoon, but more likely this evening, mostly before midnight. After midnight, those chances go away. Then heading into tomorrow, this time a cold front approaches, and we could start to see some showers and thunderstorms once again by the late afternoon hours. Maybe a little better chance we sneak in some of those before midnight, but once again, the best chance comes in during the evening hours, and we will have to watch that threat of severe weather closely again along that frontal boundary. And with that front coming through, cooler air will start to work in behind that front for the end of the week on Friday, and especially into the upcoming weekend here. We're talking about temperatures below average for at least that Friday through Sunday time frame, which I'll show you in your 7-day forecast. Now, again, later today, especially this evening, there is that chance of some severe weather, with the best chance being in the yellow shaded areas. The Storm Prediction Center highlighting that with a slight risk. Now, your best chance is going to be in the northeast part of the state, O'Neill to Albion to Columbus to Lincoln, northward and eastward. I think that's where you're looking at the threat of significantly large hail and also maybe some isolated tornadoes. Can't rule out an isolated tornado elsewhere, but your biggest threats elsewhere are going to be large hail and damaging winds, with a lower threat in the far southeast part of the state as well as out in the western part of the state. Now, tomorrow, the threat shifts to the south and east. We're looking at southern eastern Nebraska with the best chance of severe weather, as well as northern Kansas. That's where we've got that slight risk, mostly for large hail damaging winds, perhaps an isolated tornado, with a lower threat farther to the north and to the northwest. Now to your temperatures for today. Talking about that heat today, mid to upper 90s, possibly around 100 in Broken Bow. Along with that, again, heat indices that could top out over 100 degrees later on today. A slight chance of a late afternoon shower or thunderstorm. Now out west, most of you are going to stay dry from about North Platte, McCook westward. Your chance of any kind of thunderstorm development late this afternoon or this evening would be around Lexington, Beaver City. Otherwise, it's going to be toasty, 100 to 105 for a high later on today. Temperatures, upper 90s to near 100 degrees in the south. Chance of thunderstorms late this afternoon, more likely this evening. Probably not till this evening off towards the east we'll see those thunderstorms develop. Mid-90s for highs, but again, with the humidity levels high, heat indices could top out over 100 degrees. Next several days, again, we still got some heat tomorrow ahead of that cold front. It's cooler behind that front to the north and northwest. And again, that chance of late afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. Still possibly a lingering shower thunderstorm Friday morning, but cooler air expected behind that front and a breezier north and northwest wind on your Friday. Looking for highs in the mid to upper 70s. Saturday, probably one of our best chances of rain, and with the extra clouds around, some of us may stay in the 60s for highs on Saturday. We dry things out by Sunday, back in the 70s, a pretty pleasant day, and then we start to heat it up a little more by Monday, and especially on Tuesday, we're back into the upper 80s. And notice those lows as well, especially Saturday night, Sunday morning, down around 50 degrees, a little cool for this time of the year. So there is that forecast for the week ahead. Again, watching that severe weather threat the next couple of days, but also keep in mind of the heat over the next day, and for some of you in the next 2 days. So there is your forecast for today. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Hope you all enjoy your Wednesday. Stay cool, and God bless.